better team right now, Stephen A? Chiefs or Cowboys?
Unfortunately, it's the Cowboys, Tim Tebow. It's the Cowboys right now. I mean,
did that hurt?
It hurt. It hurt
Well,
bad.
good for me. It warmed up my spirit.
But I will confess this. It's just for now. I mean, when it really, really counts, that ain't going to be the case. But for now, the Dallas Cowboys clearly are the better team. Dak Prescott is playing better than Patrick Mahomes this year. Obviously, their running game with Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard is far more effective than the Kansas City Chiefs, who are devoid of much of a running game. Even though Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, I believe in those brothers. We've seen what Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb have been doing all season long. Guys like Wilson and Schultz have stepped up on the defensive side without the likes of DeMarcus Lawrence or a Randy Gregory. You still had, Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs and those boys stepping up. You look at the Dallas Cowboys, and I don't think there's any question that when you compare them with the Kansas City Chiefs and how sporadic the Kansas City Chiefs were, I definitely don't believe you can give the Kansas City Chiefs the edge. I definitely don't think you can look at them as the better team thus far in the 2021 season.
But Stephen A., that's not the question. The question is not who's been most consistent. It's not who's been more sporadic. It's right now. And if you look at the way the Kansas City Chiefs played the other night, that is a team that could beat anybody in the NFL. They got too much firepower. Patrick Mahomes got his swagger back. Obviously, we heard Kelce got his swagger back. The defense played a lot better. That team can beat anybody. And if that team shows up, I think most analysts are going to pick that team to win. I really do.
Tim Tebow, that makes no sense.
How does that make no sense?
Let me tell you how. First of all, don't give me some swagger. Let's look at the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? They've won 3 straight. You beat the Giants. That don't count. That's damn near a bye.
Oh, we're getting Saquon Barkley back.
Yeah, but he ain't back yet. But he's not. He wasn't there 3 weeks ago when you played them. Okay, so you're going against the New York Giants, which is practically a bye week. Then after that, you go against the Green Bay Packers without Aaron Rodgers, and then this past week you go against a Las Vegas Raiders squad. Do we have to? We don't even need to regurgitate what they've been through from John Gruden.
Were the Raiders not a good team all year? Have the Raiders not been a good team?
No, I'm saying over the last 3 weeks because of all that they've gone through, all the turmoil.
Oh, so when you're looking at the last 3 weeks, what happened 2 weeks ago with Dallas? Oh, so if the last 3 weeks we don't look at that one?
Well, no.
Oh,
I'm just saying
the Broncos.
they laid an egg. They laid an egg, which made me very. They laid an egg, which made me very, very happy. I mean, I'm not upset about it.
So we look at the last 3 weeks. Don't look at one team. Look at both teams.
Well, I'm looking at both teams, and I'm saying outside of that, what did the Dallas Cowboys do since opening night against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They've been winning every game. It's the only game they've lost in 8 weeks.
I agree. And they're a really good team. But when you look at last week, the way the Kansas City Chiefs played, if they consistently play like that and they stay healthy, that is a team that can beat anybody. They have too much firepower. They have a great offensive mind in Andy Reid. The defense looked much improved, and Patrick stopped forcing it, and he just started taking what the defense giving him. I know that's cliche, but he did it. It opened up everything, and that is a dynamic football team. And by the way, he threw for 405 tutties. That's ridiculous, Stephen A. He can do that against anybody if he takes what they give him.
Who's not answering the question now? The question is, which is the better team right now? And right now, the Dallas Cowboys literally have looked better than the Kansas City Chiefs. You're going to tell me that you're going to hang your hat on what the Chiefs did against that Raiders squad? I mean, just stop the presses.
Are you going to hang your hat on what the Cowboys did against the Broncos?
Well, no, I'm not. I mean, they got annihilated. We all know better than that. I mean, we know that the Broncos are not that good. That's why we know that it was a fraudulent loss for the Dallas Cowboys, and we accept that it is what it is. But by and large, when you look at the Cowboys throughout this season, they have been better than the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, can the Kansas City Chiefs turn it on?
That is true.
They've been better.
Throughout the season, they have been better. They have been more consistent. They have played at a higher level. I wasn't answering that question. I was answering the question Molly asked.
Right now,
this weekend in Kansas City, I think the Chiefs win.
Listen, hey, you can say that. I think the Cowboys are going to win, believe it or not. I really, really do think that they're going to win this game.
What type of win? Big win?
No, it's going to be a close game, but I think they'll find a way to pull it out. Listen, the Cowboys might not lose another game until the playoffs. I mean, they're going down to the playoffs. The second the playoffs come, they're going home.
How does this all make you feel?
I look at their schedule. I could see possibly 1 or 2 more losses, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if they ran the table for the rest of the regular season because I think they got a cupcake schedule.
Okay.
Well, I think, in all honesty, the Cowboys are also really, really good. We're not comparing them to an average team. We're comparing 2 very elite teams, and I think it's important to make that known, is both of these teams have a chance to win the championship.
I just think that it's clearly the producers and you that have collaborated with one another, because I got to start off the show basically saying something nice about the Cowboys, and I don't know if anything that makes me sicker than that, but that's what I had to do.
You're wearing their
10:08
colors.
and
You're
you're
supporting the
complaining.
team. We're
These are not
getting you
really
the
their
hat.
colors. These are not
It
their
just
colors.
all works, Stephen A.
These
It
are not
all
their
works.
colors. These are not
Exactly.
their colors.
Tim, let me ask you this. Who is the team to beat in the AFC? Do you think it's the Kansas City Chiefs?
I do, if they keep playing like they did last week. I just think with that firepower, with what they've done in the past, their ability to turn it on and be great. Because listen, it's not about what you do all year. If you make it to the playoffs and you're playing Kansas City, oh boy, nobody's going to want to do that. You're going to want to play a lot of the other teams that have been more consistent all year, because you do not want to face this team when they're playing that way. They have too much firepower. They can score at will like that so fast. I just don't think anybody wants to play them when they're playing at that level.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.